Champions are not born. They're forged. This is about turning the ordinary into undisputed. Available now.
But Dave Allen was over there lingering, smiling. And,
lingering.
I had a good chat with Makhmadov a couple of days ago, and he sang your praises. And then I spoke to you briefly, and you said you weren't fit for that fight. What's going on?
No, I said I weren't as fit as I would like to have been, looking back in hindsight.
And you finished strong.
No, I felt all right. It was all right.
I thought you finished really strong.
I'm happy for Arslan Bey. He's a nice guy. It's good to get. He's having a good opportunity.
I found that. He's a good guy.
He's a very nice fella. Yeah. There's nice people all over the place. If you look, you don't even have to look for them.
No.
But what do you think about Lee Wood though? That's where I want to start. Like, if he beats Warrington, and then like gets another 6-7 defences, would he be the best fighter ever from Nottingham, or would it still be you? Do you ever feel the pressure when Lee fights? Like, if he keeps winning, like.
I'm so happy for him. I just talked about it.
But what if he out?
Who's the sheriff
What if he
of
outdoes you though?
Who's the sheriff?
Would you be happy if he outdid you?
Of course I would.
Would you really? Genuinely?
Listen,
Genuinely.
it's big boots to fill, isn't it?
No,
All-time world champ, Hall of Famer.
Do you think you're the number one man ever from Nottingham, boxing wise?
No, who else is there from Nottingham? There's a guy called Kirtland Lang. That didn't end well.
Do you think you're the most decorated fighter ever from Nottingham though?
Possibly. Can't think of anybody else who. There's a guy called Fidel Smith. Fidel Castro trained me. He was in Sheffield. Slugger O'Toole. He was one hell of a fighter. Who did he lose to?
Are you the only Hall of Famer from Nottingham though?
Not that I can remember. Not from memory, no.
No.
But anyway, I'll speak to Makhmadov. I'll let you take over the interview in a minute.
No,
people love you.
I was intrigued, that's all, by that. I weren't trying to cause trouble or nothing.
No, don't worry about the trouble. He's smaller than me as well, Lee. If he steps out of line, I just flick him.
Have you sparred him before? You trained with him?
Trained with him quite a lot, yeah. He's quite a bit younger.
He's from the same actual
11 years younger than me. He walked into the Phoenix Gym, our amateur boxing club.
Yeah.
When I got back into boxing, I was about 20, 21. I just won a medal in the World Amateur Championships. And he came in and he sort of inspired him. He just told me.
You inspired him?
I inspired him, obviously.
Did you know that he had it?
Hey?
Did you know that he had
it? I knew he could fight. I knew he looked good. He was always injured. When he boxed for England, when he boxed for Team GB, he was always injured. And I thought, he's always got little injuries and niggles, and that can really hold your career up. And he managed to get through that, but this is why he's a late bloomer. He's 37 years old now. Is he 37 or 38?
37.
He's at the back end of his career.
How old are you?
Me, I'm only 48. Can't believe it, can you?
You look
I thought I was 30.
My mate's over there, 28. You look better than him.
Yeah, the Cobra.
Liam the Cobra Carrigan. Yeah.
But yeah, what was I going to say? Makhmadov sang your praises. He's fighting Tyson Fury soon. Maybe, this will go out before Tyson Fury. What do you make of that one? 2
questions for you. Who do you think will win it, and who do you want to win it?
I'd like Tyson Fury to win. Tyson's British. He's a big name in the sport. I'd like him to retire happy. And if he loses this, he's not going to be happy, and he's never going to, let's say, go away, but he's never going to be able to turn his back on the sport. Even what he's achieved and what the money he's made and the profile he's got, he's a massive character. I think if he doesn't get a couple of wins and just leaves with his chin in the air smiling, he's going to have a torrid time, and he's going to have issues mentally coming to terms with the fact that he's probably never going to box again, and he's leaving on a loss. So I'm hoping that he comes back, wins a couple of fights. I don't think he'll get the big payday AJ fight, which I think is what he's looking at. I don't think it's a good idea for him to fight Usyk again. Tried it twice. He got beat fair and square both times. So I don't know where he's going and what his plan is. We talked about Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois potential, but again, 2 dangerous fights for somebody like Fury, who's not at his best. He will never be back to his best at his age.
His best?
Much past his best. Yeah, he's slowed down.
When was your prime? When did you leave your prime?
I was early 30s prime.
When did you leave your prime though? When would you pass your best? What fight did you come out and go?
I think my ultimate past my best fight, believe it or not, was when I beat Lucien Butte.
You think you passed your best then?
Yeah, I passed my best because I caught him with a shot. The training camp wasn't the best. I had a good camp, but I didn't feel the best. And then in that fight, I felt like I was stuck in mud a little bit. Like I was throwing shots and there was labour. And even though I was catching and bouncing shots off his head and I got the stoppage, I came out of that fight thinking, fuck me, I'm feeling old.
If you had the money to retire after Butte, would you notch on the head there and then?
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, but there was the Kessler fight not long after that.
Well, the Kessler rematch was after Butte.
Kessler rematch was after Butte. Yeah, the Butte fight was the first fight back after the Super 6, after the Ward loss.
If you want to beat Kessler, do you think you'd still be thinking about him now? Do you ever think about
Do you know what?
Andre
I
Ward?
like Kessler.
Do
Yeah, Ward. It took
you
me
ever think about him though?
took me a bit of time to get over Ward.
Really?
Because, yeah, and
Were you actually sad about it?
not sad, just pissed off that it was one of them fights where I never got going and I couldn't let my shots go because he was too clever and too good.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
too good. I've got to give him his credit.
Yeah.
And since speaking to him and interviewing him,
Do you get on with him all right now?
yeah, he sounds actually a real cool
Did
guy.
you want to do him though? Were you still a bit like?
I was trying to give him a little dig and get hold of him. We had a little wrestle, but he's
Was he stronger than you as well?
not stronger than me. Not stronger than me, no.
No. Who is though?
Not many.
No, not many.
So you're fighting this weekend.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, fine. Kareem Berejam. Have you heard of him?
No.
No, neither
Any
have
good?
I really. Hopefully not as good as me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we've got to worry about. Yeah, I should beat him. Do you know when you beat what was that guy called? Mac. When did you box? Who did you lose to before you boxed Mac?
Youssef Mack.
Yeah.
No,
he
I
in
just
was he in
beat Butte.
defence?
That was my first mark time fight in 12.
But it was still a world title
fights
defence though,
back-to-back.
wasn't it?
It was. I just beat Butte for the IBF.
Still a defence. Who
Nice
did
steady
you box?
fight that
Who
was
did you
for
box
me.
after Ward?
After Ward was Butte.
Oh, so there was no.
Andre Ward straight in with
But
Butte.
no messing about for you, Carl. Were there?
No, I need to get rid of the ring rust. No, I need an easy fight. They're just fucking from world title fight to world title
No,
fight.
fair play. Anyway,
Back
this
to
is my
back.
Youssef Mack.
Other than
But
Mack.
it's the
Oh,
guy
this is your
who's
Youssef Mack.
it's the guy who's 12 and 10. It's
Well,
the
Youssef
sixth
Mack
rounder.
was ranked in the top 10. He just beat a guy called, or went a distance with a guy called Tavoris Cloud.
I know Torres Cloud. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Light
we
heavyweight.
want a bad fighter. For
No.
me, it was a steady fight for me in terms of my resume,
Yeah.
but it was still a decent challenge.
Thanks
it
for
was,
that, Carl.
It was a viable IBF challenger.
Really.
Yeah. So what are you going to do in this fight then?
I'm gonna knock him out. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Knock
so.
him
That's
out.
the plan. I'm just
You've
gonna
been
go.
training properly?
Of course. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
straight over to him. Just gonna set about him, Carl.
Going to stick it on him?
Yeah, really badly.
Nice. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to
because
it.
I'm down a level off 10 from Matmadov probably. So just gonna stick it on him.
I like it when people stick it on people, unless it's me getting it stuck on me by certain people.
Yeah, well, I knew this would come up. I mean, I've known John since I was a young man. So
Big John Fury.
yeah, I've known.
Is
John.
he a fighting man or not?
Well, they're professional fighters, Carl. We're not all as good as you.
He talks so good on there, doesn't he?
No, but what, you mean you think Youssef Mack's like a ticking over fight? We're not all
True.
as good as you, Carl. So it's difficult for me to like. I'm not on your level.
I'm
So
not
it's
talking.
difficult.
Yeah, but listen,
difficult
mate,
for me to
Yeah, but you've
talk to a man like you.
you've had a good career in terms
Yeah.
of what you've done, who you've beat, who you've been beat to, how you've been beat, and then how you've captured the public's imagination.
Yeah,
and then
no, we had a good time.
And in that last fight, everybody was behind you, and you
It was
finished
lovely,
strong.
yeah, it
You
was
finished
nice,
strong
it
against
was
Magmadov,
nice.
and that's the reason actually he's got the fight with Fury, because of how well that fight went with you two.
Yeah.
So you play a good part in this sport, mate. And if you took
Thank
it
you.
seriously, which I know you don't, if you actually took it
No,
seriously.
no. Did you like how I just brushed over the whole John Fury?
No,
thing?
we're going to go
You
back to
like
that.
didn't
We're
you?
going to go back. We're going to go back to that.
I go to totally forget about it.
But if you take this game seriously, I think you've got a lot to offer, because
Yeah,
you've proven that already.
We're gonna have a good push. We're gonna have a good push this year. Hopefully, start on Saturday. Good performance.
How old are you now?
I'm 33.
33, so you're still young,
Yeah.
really heavyweight.
Yeah, I feel
You're
alright.
a big lump.
Yeah, I'm enjoying training. Just people say you got to believe in yourself more, but I'm a painful realist. I was brought up to be realistic. I was brought up to be fair and real, and I'm not a bullshitter. So, and people think, oh well, you don't believe in yourself. It's not that. I'm just realistic.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I had 10 amateur fights, so you turn over and I'm not really ready for this, and this, and I guess you can get stuck in a negative train of thought, and I guess I am in certain ways, but at the same time I'm a realist, and that's why I've had a good career as well. At the same time, I think it's been as good for me as it has been bad.
Yeah, and you're a big lump as well. And when I saw you against Matmadov, I thought, okay, now how big do these guys
big,
get?
big.
Like, he made you look small, and you're still in there for 12 rounds, levering him in the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, he was probably just a bit too big and a bit too experienced. And
Did he punch hard?
He punched really hard, yeah. That's the danger for Tyson, I think. If Tyson doesn't take it as serious as he should, he could cop one.
struggle.
Yeah, and I'd take a good shot if nothing else. So
Did he hurt you?
he hit me once really badly. Yeah, I thought I was on like a dance floor. I felt like I was on a fucking disco. I felt like literally me and him were just spinning round together.
Really? What round was that?
Round 5. You watch
was it?
each on the top of the head. You just see me grabbing round the head.
Yeah.
And I felt like we were spinning around the ring together, like in the waltzes and that, but it is what it is.
Size
Isn't
of this geezer throwing a big right hand with them little tennis gloves on the top of your head, and you're doing a little dance. I mean, fair play to you. 12 rounds,
I was
finished strong.
worried for it. Yeah, I've never been down, so last
Yeah,
time I
tough.
got an A-star chin. I've never been down, obviously, so anyway.
If you got my back, if you got my back,
In some situations, Carl, you know that.
if it comes on top with Big John Fury, if you got my back,
Carl.
Because if you have, you're coming with me to my next gig.
No.
You're standing next to me, and I'll feel a bit more confident because my producer was there running away.
You know, you've been boxing for all this time. You've been boxing all this time.
Yeah.
You haven't been on the cobbles for a long time, have you?
Not a long time, no.
We
don't do the cobbles, do we?
How many years think you've been when you last on the cobbles? How many
Probably
years?
19 years old, I was on the cobbles.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've had a few.
years out though.
I've dodged a few between then, but when you're registered professional, you don't.
Cobbles are a different game, I think.
Oh yeah, I love the cobbles.
Do you really?
Yeah, I like the cobbles.
Yeah, but you're 29 years inactive. I honestly think it's a different game on the cobbles.
What? So you reckon if me and John on the cobbles?
I don't know. He might have a jiu-jitsu background. These are things you got to take into consideration.
But against karate.
You can't do karate. I just think you just never know. Like this guy here could be a jiu-jitsu black belt for all we know. That's why I'm nice to everyone.
Got a massive belly on him, he has.
Yeah, I know it don't matter because you can never underestimate anyone.
You've got a little bit of a derby on you as well.
Yeah,
I always look at that and think, how big's the derby? How hard have you been training?
Yeah, but I can roll about, Carl.
You can, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm scared. So have you got my back anyway?
It's a skill game.
Have you got my back? If it comes on top, stop swerving it because I know you talk about I'm your mate and I've got you.
Pick a side.
It's not about picking a side. It's about if I take you to my next gig because I'm going to need someone.
What gig is it?
It's a Netflix gig.
How much?
How much what?
How much money?
What do you want paying? Fuck's sake. Should we negotiate out off camera?
How much money would you pay for me to be security for the day?
It's gonna be 4 figures, isn't it?
4 figures?
Well, what do you want? Fucking
5 figures. You know
he wants 10 bags.
I'm a nice guy. I would mediate.
He's not my mate, is he?
I'm not a big believer in violence. I would mediate.
If you're stood next to me having a chat like we are now, Big John Fury walks in, get out of this shit house, come on, let's fucking have you.
What would I do?
Are you going to run or are you going to stand there and say, hang on a minute, John?
I'd get my phone out and just get my YouTube channel buzzing. That's what I'd be doing.
Did you see it? Because everyone's seen it. What do you make of it?
Yeah,
what do you make of it? Did you like the way I managed to keep... Lennox Lewis said to me, Froch, just ignore him. And I thought, Big Lennox has said ignore him.
I've known John since I was a young man.
Yeah.
I would say I'm a friend of the family.
Does he mean it or not?
I know from my personal experience with John, I think he's a good man. He's been a very good man to me personally. Doesn't mean I have to agree with everything with all his actions, but at the same time, I have a lot of respect for him because I know him firsthand. It's different.
Yeah.
You don't know him personally, do you?
I was with him in London when Tyson turned pro under our first
nice
promoter.
guy?
It was all right, good chats.
Yeah.
Had some cool stories.
I
always thought when I see him now, these years later, it's going to be, how are you, John? All right, we've had a bit of banter. Nice to see you. Shake your hand, and we'll have the crack. But every time I see him, he's like always raging, and not just because of me. No, just because of whatever. Like when he nutted the smallest kid in the room at the Usyk fight.
I like to get on with everyone.
Yeah.
Because I'm a gentle soul.
Cross him off the bodyguard list for the next gig.
I'm a mediator. Like
we'll take Big Lee instead.
If you want to take,
and you don't want 5 figures.
You know what your brother Lee?
Obviously.
Mate, I've handled him to body 4 or 5 times. He can't take a body shot of me. We should all get along. I think.
I agree.
You should all get along. You should kiss and make up because you're a legend in the sport. So is Tyson. And his old man...
It's a nuisance.
No, look. I know him back in the day. We spent a lot of time together back in the day. Friday mornings we used to lift weights together, actually. I like him. I think he's all right. But don't mean I agree with his actions. And if you pay me 10 grand, I'll mediate anything you want.
Sweet. I'll think about it.
No.
Don't call me. I'll call you.
No, Carl. You know I can help you out.
I don't know if you would, You and John are mates.
No, me, I won't with John. John's my mate. Yeah, John is my mate. I'm a loyal guy. And I've not seen him for 6-7 years, but he's always been nice to me. If someone's nice to me one time, I will be the friend forever.
I'm not worried about Big John. I don't think it's going to get silly, but...
Do you ever get nervous?
Next time I see him...
Do you ever get nervous, though?
Not really, no.
No, do you ever get nervous in general? There's a general nervousness.
As a fighter, I was quite nervous, but I think I've used that much endorphins up, and the adrenal gland's been drained through my career. Towards the end of my career...
Do you get nervous now?
I stopped getting nervous. Not really. No, I don't feel the nerves like I used to. Feel it in your belly, your legs go a bit weak.
Do you think you're still hard? Do you think you're still hard though? At 48? No, at 48, do you think... No, it's a genuine question.
Genuinely, properly, I think I'm well hard. Maybe it's stupid.
Do you actually think you're hard?
I think I'm well hard. Proper solid.
What about Lennox Lewis? If Lennox Lewis turned around and said, look, Carl, let's go.
He's getting on, isn't he, Lennox? He's getting on.
Do you think you're the hardest man in this hotel
consideration.
Right now?
What's that?
Do you think you're the hardest man in this hotel right now?
Depends under what capacity.
Just a scrap.
An actual street fight on the cobbles.
Just a scrap.
I'd back myself against anybody.
In this hotel?
In this hotel.
Fucking mad guy, isn't
I'd
it?
back myself against anybody. Like, seriously, because it's a street fight, innit? Anything goes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm too big.
Obviously,
for
I'm not
you,
going to
though.
jump in.
I'm too big for you.
Yeah,
though.
but if we jump to the ring with boxing gloves on, you're too big for me.
I'm still too big for
I
you
can
now.
still
I'm
jab
bigger,
your head off for a few
I'm
rounds.
bigger for you now. I'm bigger in this capacity.
Yeah, but you know when
I'm
me and
more of a
you, if
handful
me and you end
to
up on the floor rolling around,
Yeah, but I'm
your
too
size
big.
is a hindrance.
How is it? I just lay on
Because
you.
I've got my fucking arm around your neck,
Yeah, but
throttling you, and
you'd
you're
be
like,
on the
oh,
bottom,
fuck.
though. You'd be on the bottom.
But
I'd
what?
be on
No,
top.
you wouldn't be on top.
I would.
I'd turn you on the way down.
I'd have your
I'd
arms
turn you.
pinned down. You'd be there like this. Carl, this is Carl. That's Carl. And I'd be doing like the petrol pump on you. I'd be like, Carl, calm down. And I'd have to be
The
like,
petrol
Carl.
pump.
I'd be like, Carl, stop. I'll let you up if you calm
Hey,
down.
listen, potentially, but there's always
Past your prime, though.
there's always a chance of getting clipped on the way. Definitely past my prime.
100%, yeah.
Definitely past my prime. But
Do you think you passed your prime?
100%. That's why I retired at 37, nearly 38.
Yeah.
Because I was past my prime. That's why I think you've got 4 or 5 good years left.
I hope so, yeah.
And if you take the game seriously, there's still some money to be made. Still some opportunities out there for you.
It's all about, for me, the money's great and that, but it's just about good times, isn't it? I'm sat with Carl Froch talking, having a good laugh on a Wednesday afternoon, living the dream, really. Could be, my life could definitely have gone in a different way, so.
I think boxing's kept you straight and narrow. Kept you out of trouble.
I've always been a nice guy. I've always been a straight guy.
Yeah, but if you want boxing, do you think you'd be in trouble?
No.
What would you be doing if you
I
want
don't
boxing?
know. I'm not sure. But
What was you doing before you started pro boxing?
amateur boxing.
That's it. So you've always boxed.
Just from someone left school. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. Never done bad things. I think we should all be friends. I think we should all get along.
I agree.
Yeah,
It's the best
that's
way.
my message today. All of us should get along and be nice to each other.
I think communication's a big one.
No, I agree. Yeah, and I think we should. I think ego is a big problem in today's society with men. Ego is a massive issue. I don't have any ego left. Would you say you still got an ego at 48? That's a silly question. I don't have an ego left. I've lost 8 times. I've lost in life numerous times, but I'd still out wrestle you. So I'm not bothered.
Listen, you've said you've
Done a petrol pump.
lost many times in
Done a
life.
petrol pump.
Yeah, what is that? Just explain.
I'll
that to
show
me.
you after the camera's off.
I was about to say something serious then, but
No, go on.
I'll
Go
go
on.
back in with it.
Tell me.
You're talking about not having an ego and not sort of winning and not
Yep.
succeeding, but you're right. It could be a lot worse. My
Your
brother,
that's fantastic.
my brother, Big Lee, the renovator, 8 years sober, and he had a bad round about 4 months ago. He's about 5 months sober
Yeah.
again now. And you know Lee, you sparred
I
with
know
him,
Lee. I
trained with
like
him.
Lee. Yeah.
Did he hurt you to the body?
Mate, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
But he had a bad round.
That's one Froch I've done.
5 months ago, he had a bad round. We said it's a bad round. He had a few drinks.
Yeah.
And he was just reminiscing about the past and overthinking what his mistakes and where he's gone wrong. And
Yeah.
now he's back sober.
He's headlined Nottingham Arena, though, hasn't he?
He's been there, yeah, on licence.
Big Red, remember?
Big Red, yeah, remember that.
Yeah, good though, isn't it?
Was it Le Mans?
Good,
Red Le
about
Mans?
8 years ago. That,
But he's
yeah.
back on it now,
Yeah,
and it's
good.
easy to dwell and
Yeah.
think you're losing or think you're not as good as the next guy, especially in today's culture with Instagram and all the social media bullshit.
Yeah,
You're looking at someone thinking someone's winning, but you never know what's going on inside.
No.
And you wear your heart on your sleeve. And I think the reason a lot of people like listening to you speak is because you're honest and you wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah.
And you inspire people because of that.
Do you know what? I've got good emotional intelligence because, some people see some people's behaviours and they just go, very quick, just go, he's an arsehole, he's this and that. But I've had loads of problems in my life. I realise people's behaviours, there's a reason behind every behavioural pattern or behind every act. There's a reason why that person is acting that way. So it doesn't make it right, but you also have to have the understanding that there's something deeper underlying going off there. So my message today is just to be nice. Just be nice to each other. I'm a bit older and I've got kids and that, and I'm a much more nicer person.
How many kids you got?
2.
2 kids.
How many you got?
I got 3.
Really?
How old are your kids?
3 and 2.
Oh, nice. I didn't
What are
realise
yours?
that.
What are yours?
Rocco's 15. I've got 2 girls. Natalia and Penelope, they're 12 and 10.
Have
So
you seen
15,
David
12
Hayes'
and
kid?
10. Yeah, I know his kids.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Kingston, Cassius.
You were playing the tennis, he's boxing now, isn't he?
Sienna, yeah, boxing now.
A bit of
Cassius,
boxing, yeah, I've seen that,
he was
yeah.
tennising for years, so he's got.
Do you think your kids will box?
Rocco's had 1 skills bout. He's in the gym quite a lot.
Really?
He plays golf.
Is he any good?
Golf or boxing?
Boxing.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. He's in good shape. He's natural. He's the son of the Cobra. Of course he's good.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these sons of legends, genetics. It's a genetic game. Like horse racing, the best horses come from the best horses of the generation before. So
all bred. It's all bred in them.
I'm a thoroughbred.
You're a thoroughbred, are you?
Yeah, I would say so. My mum was Doncaster 100-metre champion. Year
I don't know why
7
I'm
and
laughing.
8. True story.
Because you might be a thoroughbred, but
I am a thoroughbred.
it just sounded funny when you said it.
I would say I'm a thoroughbred.
What about your dad? So your mum's
Professional
Doncaster.
boxer.
Oh, really?
30 fights, 60 amateur fights, boxer for England. I would say I'm a thoroughbred. Would you say you are? Your dad an athlete? Must have been. Or
My mum ran the Robin Hood Marathon like every year for about, which is a half marathon,
athlete,
for about 7-8 years, and my dad's
She
a
did
proper.
the Robin Hood half marathon.
Yeah. Yeah. What is that funny?
It's
quite
did the
good.
Robin Hood marathon, but it was only half marathon.
Yeah, the half marathon. No, Robin Hood is the half marathon. It's the Nottingham marathon.
Is dad a good athlete?
It's 13 miles. My dad boxed.
We did the dad Polish.
Polish, yeah. Polish grand.
Tough guy, was he?
Yeah, hard as nails.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard as nails. Not spoke to him for a long time.
How long?
Too long.
I spoke to dad for 6 months this time.
Oh, really?
With peaks and troughs, up and down, swings and roundabouts. 6 months this time.
That generation can be difficult, mate. They can be very stubborn.
How old's your dad?
71.
Mine does 67. But do you ever? I feel like I was like competition sometimes. Do you ever feel like you're in competition with your son?
With Rocker?
Yeah.
Yeah, constantly.
Do you ever feel that way?
Oh, I hammer him on table tennis. He always beats me at golf. Cause
If he out-achieved you,
he
how
can
would you
obviously
feel?
play.
How would you feel?
Oh, I'd be proud of him.
One of my boxers, come here.
I'd be 100% proud of him.
Would you really? Genuinely, genuinely.
Yeah.
Joe Howarth.
He's my son, innit?
He's boxing Saturday, Carl.
You boxing Saturday, mate? How are you? Yeah, I'll sit down. You've hijacked.
You know the Cobra? 80,000 people are boxing.
You know. We've got to get set up. What's happening with you? You fighting Saturday? Yeah.
Yeah, fighting Saturday. And then
Introduce yourself. What's your name?
Joe Howarth.
What's that?
Joe Howarth.
Joe Howarth. How many fights you had?
16.
16 fights. How you getting on?
Doing alright.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, loving it.
You nervous?
What for tomorrow?
Yeah.
For Saturday.
For Saturday?
Not really.
No. Why not? Should be nervous. Good for you.
I don't really get nervous.
No? Well, that's nice to know, but make sure you switched on when you're fighting. Yeah. Who are you fighting?
Dan Booth.
Dan Booth.
Yeah.
Okay, what weight are you?
Lightweight.
Lightweight. Sound. Well, Dave's on the runner. He's brought you in. He's brought you in to get out of this interview, but we've got to leave it anyway. But listen, good luck to you. Good luck to you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Do the business, and we'll keep an eye on you. I'm gonna give me
Good
your
fighter, him. Good fighter.
Give me your handle for Insta. I'll give you a follow and keep an eye on you. Get the job done.
Cheers, Carl.
When you say he's one of your fighters, what do you
Train
do
and
for him?
manage him.
Oh dear.
He bought Giorgio Viziola just before Christmas. Lost on points to him, but he's a good fighter. But he's fighting Saturday, and he's got an English title eliminator April 3rd on the Pat Brown card.
Yeah.
Only did the unlicensed stuff, but he's really good, you know. I managed 12 fighters.
Yeah, I know you do. You
didn't know that?
I did. Because then I realised.
How many do I train
I
them?
realised you're not as thick as you look in the best possible way.
Carl.
Because what do you think of him?
Wait, I'm going to petrol pump him in a minute.
Yeah. Do you think he's like good at what he does?
Yeah.
He manages you, but what does he do for you?
He's been on 5 matchroom cards in the last 12 months.
Winds me up. It's probably like
5 matchroom cards in the last 12 months.
That's pretty good, actually. Been on 5 matchroom cards.
And where we and never been on TV before.
Never.
Do you know what a petrol pump is?
Obviously.
That's what Carl's going to get when he starts fucking filming.
And I can't wait. Listen, good luck to you tomorrow. Appreciate introducing yourself, Dave. Cheers. Always a pleasure, mate.
Nice one, Carl. Thanks, mate.
Always a pleasure.
Cheers.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you. Good luck to you as well.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you.